I'm Jason Donovan.
Good evening, guys.
Hey.
Well, nice to be here. Thank you.
You've got an Aussie season as Frankenfurter under your belt. I've got to ask you, what's more fashionable, fishnets or this?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Is that bringing back some memories?
Well, that brings back a lot of memories. I think a combination of the two would be perfect. A combination of the two would be perfect.
What, so 90s Jason Donovan merch and fishnets on the bottom? Is that what we're meant to be?
Yeah, and that's an interesting look at the future, maybe. But I have to say, I love that clip you just show of that bus and that guy on the side trying to take all the credit for it.
Yeah.
That's sort of where I thought it was going. What a fantastic clip.
You recently had a scuffle with a bus, didn't you, Jason?
I didn't have a scuffle with a bus, but I was being filmed by a presenter in the UK as I was driving in to do a show in town, and I was talking to him, and he was filming me, and because he was talking to me, I guess I got closer to the bus. Anyway, he's a very well-known guy. He does Radio 2 here, and he broadcasted it as if I'd had an accident, but I survived, which is probably a good thing. Probably a good thing.
Wow.
Yeah, a bit like the bus.
Yeah.
Bit like the bus. Bit like I was the hero of myself.
Hey, let's get back to Rocky Horror. So this is a fascinating phenomenon for me, because I was thinking about today, Rocky Horror Show has just kind of always been in the air in my life. I've always kind of known what it is. I sang, you know, we did Time Warp at school, in music class, things like that. And then I realised today, I've never seen it. I actually have no idea really what it's about. How has this show done this, that it's become a cultural thing, whether you've seen it or not?
I think it sort of appeals to the naughty side of all of us in a way. You know, I mean, Rocky Horror was sort of born in the 70s in an era, you know, of musical theatre when there was particular shows that were very musical theatre, yet this sort of managed to capture the rock and roll aspect of that genre in a way. And of course, at the basis of it is, you know, a wonderful heart about dreams, and you feel sorry for Frankenfurter and his quest to sort of dominate these other characters. But I think there's a little bit of, you know, Rocky Horror in all of us. There's a little bit of, you know, a bit of cheekiness, a bit of naughtiness, and a bit of fun. I think that's why it appeals. And it's got a great heart, you know, the story, and some fantastic songs.
Cheeky and naughty, I think they're the words I would use to describe it. It's been 50 years since Rocky Horror first hit stages. I was reading the other day, Richard O'Brien, the creator, reckons it wouldn't get over the line these days, like it couldn't happen. Do you agree?
I don't know about that. I haven't really thought about, you know, whether it would or wouldn't. I just look at the audiences and see, you know, how much they're enjoying the shows. I mean, again, you know, it pushes the boundaries, but we're in a completely different landscape than we were back in the 70s or the 80s or even the 90s. I don't think you can sort of compare the two, but at the essence, we're still after great music and great stories being told. And if you think about Rocky Horror, I like to, you know, acquaint it as being sort of 3 chords and the truth. You know, those songs are quite simple, but they tell a story about what people want to hear in a way, you know, about our lives. And Richard, Brian Thompson, it's quite an Australian sort of cast of people that actually put this original film concept together, and then, you know, obviously the musical as well. So excited to be coming back, though, to Australia in January. Very excited about that. Get out of this cold weather here. It's starting to turn.
Get down here.
Please, getting a little... It gets very depressing in January. The build-up to Christmas here is awesome, but everybody wants to be going to Australia, I think, in January. So looking forward to playing there for 3 or 4 months in the first part of next year.
I'm sorry to hijack this interview for a moment, Jason, but I need some therapy. Yeah, I need some therapy.
Yes.
I can't believe I'm telling you this. I played Janet in the Year 11 version of Rocky Horror, and I was so terrible, they turned my mic off when I sang. Like, it just went... And everyone had to lift.
Well...
was that cruel? Would you let me sing? Did they have the...
Yes.
Did they do the right thing?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen the clip of you doing so. I can't really pass comment. But
have a go,
Sarah. I'm sure your confidence, Sarah, has built over the years enough to be anchoring this wonderful show that you're on at the moment.
Have a go. Have a go.
What about this? What about this? Kylie Minogue, 35 years of especially for you, right? So how about we sing it together?
Yes.
Do you want to kick it off?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're going to back me up, team.
Do you want to start?
No.
Come on.
You've started this.
Especially for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know you want to...
Okay.
That's terrible. Oh, my God.
I think we might have just lost Sarah's mic.
My mic?
I think we just did, yeah.
It happened again.
Sarah.
Now we're back together. I want to show you my heart.
Right. You've made my life.
It's too emotional.
You've made my life, Jason Donovan.
Brilliant. Jason Donovan, everybody!
Come to Rocky Horror. See you later.